Welcome back to the HOodCast.
The opinions expressed on the HoodCast are those of the guests and the host. They reflect no inference or agreement by HoodTech Productions or HoodTech Productions LLC or HoodCast LLC.
The information presented on the HoodCast is not intended to offend any race, creed, religion, sexual orientation, or nation of origin. Please listen at your own discretion.
It is now time. It's time. Get ready. Let's do it.
What's good?
What it do, Willie Biggs? I think that it is time for the show, bro.
All right, it's the HoodCast theme song. It's about time we gave y'all a new one. So G-Mac got us in the booth. Let's go.
Hey man, we back. It's the show from the past. So get your drink and grab a seat because we're here. And if I didn't before, let me make it clear. We on Instagram and Facebook, turn us loud up in your ear. We're shining brighter than a hanging crystal chandelier. Hanging from the roof, shenanigans funny as hell. You know, man, we the truth. Without further ado, I hit the boards and grab the mic. We get online a little early so we can get our sound right. And then we go off and show off when we do our thing. We spit the truth to the world. I hope you understand our slang. I am the host who they call G-Mac the boss. Trying to make up for the lost time in the few years that we lost. We play that FIS music, it's the same thing all the time. My passion is so dapper, you can tell it in this rhyme. I'm good on my refreshments, I done been went to the store. The moment we all be waiting for. It's our time now for the show, yeah.
All right, let's go. It's HoodCast. You know what it is, your favorite show, twice a week. www.hoodcast.podomatic.com, HoodTechProductions.com. G-Mac, don't tell them what it is, bro.
The show that's in the present, but it's from the past. They say the HoodCast was a one hell of a cast. It's the show that say that makes your stomach weak. Instagram and Facebook twice a week. The show that's in the present, but it's from the past. They say the HoodCast was a one hell of a cast. It's the show that say that makes your stomach weak. Instagram and Facebook twice a week.
This is Robot Ron, and now the moment you all been waiting for. G-Mac, Willie Biggs, and Code.
What it do, everybody? What it do? Welcome back to another edition of HoodTech Presents the HoodCast. www.hoodtechproductions.com. This is HoodCast 217, the last regular HoodCast of the year. The last one. I'm telling you, the very last one of 2022. And I am your boy, G-Mac, the boss. Along with my co-host, Willie Biggs. He's here, I think. Willie Biggs.
Yeah, I'm here,
Willie Biggs.
bro. I know you thought I left you hanging.
Yeah, there you go.
I was running to get here, bro.
Uh-oh.
Can't be a HoodCast original and not be here, bro.
Right. He showed out of breath, man. You out of breath.
Oh, man. I'm running, bro. Don't do that. That shit hurt me. I ran up some stairs, ran down some stairs. Trying to get my ass out here, man. What the pass the fuck out. I was like, yeah, I was out here on the court.
Damn. Hey, at least that's good cardio, bro. Good cardio.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I got a little workout in here earlier, but that was some old quick fast and a hurry run shit right there. I wasn't. Anyway, all right. Good to be here. What's happening, bro? What's happening?
Man, last regular HoodCast of the year, you know.
It's the last one. Where the fuck is it, man? You know what? Like they say, you're born alone, you die alone. We started this thing together. We're going to wrap this thing up together and shit.
Right. Well, we're supposed to have a interview with from a long time fam, though. But unfortunately,
he had a show or something tonight.
He had a show. I knew he had a show, but he said he was still coming through.
Yeah,
I guess it was in just enough time before the show. After all, they are an hour before us, so
you know how it be, man. It be what it be. We don't worry.
I know exactly how it be. Which is like I say, 2023 is gonna be a whole different new year. Everything gonna be new, world. Everything gonna be new in this motherfucker. Everything.
I'm trying to find a light for my cigar.
I would say we're gonna take a. Oh shit!
Can't find a light for my cigar.
I'm glad. My lighter is on my shit.
Man, it's crazy, bro. I done looked all over this motherfucker. That's part of the reason why I was running around. I was like, I gotta find a light. I can't find a fucking light. But yeah, man, don't worry about that,
You
bro.
like
You know
on
me.
the stove?
No, I don't like cigars on the stove, bro. I don't do that. That smell be in the house. Like they fuck me up. I do that.
That's that old school hood nigga type.
Yeah,
My
like
crack
cigarette
lighter
on the
blew up
stove.
on me, so I gotta light this shit somewhere or another.
On the stove, yeah, right. No, I can't do that.
Yeah, burn your all your beer to be
all
gone.
this shit will catch on fire. I got so much oil and product in this motherfucker mouth. Be like Michael Jackson, whole face on fire. No, I ain't finna do it. It ain't that deep.
Shit.
It ain't that necessary shit. I ain't finna do all of that,
Right.
man.
It ain't no weed or nothing.
No, hell no. It ain't none of that.
I know. That's why it ain't that serious.
That ain't that serious. No, it ain't none of that. So, man, it's the last one for the year till we get to the best of next week, next 2 weeks. Man, what you got planned, bro? What you doing for the holidays? You staying in Harlem?
Oh yeah. I got my best friend coming up here to spend, New Year's with me.
Yeah.
But I'm new to the neighborhood. New York is vastly big.
Right.
So, this is my first time, living in Manhattan, Harlem. So, by that being said, tradition, I've been in Brooklyn most of my stay in New York.
Oh yeah, you became an honorary Brooklynite. You was damn near a Brooklyn native.
I was there. I was in the hood and everything. You see what I'm saying? But when it came to New Year's, nobody fucked with the ball dropping.
Right.
No New Yorkers do. You see what I'm saying?
Right. Not around the hood. No.
No, nobody. I mean, typically what I'm told is, I've never been per se down to the ball dropping.
Mm-hmm.
I've been in Times Square before on New Year's, but
right.
I've never been,
when the ball dropped. Right.
So what I was told is that it's mostly tourists.
Yeah.
Tourist people out of town that be down there. It don't really be no New York people. Because New York people know, like, shit. If they want to drop a bomb, that's the first place they're going to drop that motherfucker.
Yeah, I remember when we lived in the city, man, I never went down into that shit. Because I've said it on this show 100 times. Every year, the next day on the news, there'd be some motherfuckers missing. They'd be like, last time they seen me was at Times Square. Yeah.
You talking about in the Times Square thing? But like, especially since, what was it? Since, well, shoot, I guess it's 9/11 or whatever. They be having them tactical units down there patrolling on Times Square.
Right. I mean, they always had security, but like I said, every year on the news, local news, within the next week, motherfuckers be reported missing. And they be like, well, they was last seen at Times Square at the ball drop. And I'm like, God damn. So, like in my neighborhood, we stayed off Franklin, off Park Place between Franklin and Classen. And man, wasn't nobody on my block going to that shit. You come outside, motherfuckers do their New Year's celebrating that. Everybody be up on Eastern Parkway, hanging out and all that shit. But wasn't nobody going into Manhattan for that shit. Wasn't nobody at that ball drop shit.
Mm-hmm. One thing I missed, a New Year's in Arkansas thing that they do doing in Arkansas that I missed that they don't do here.
What's that?
When 12 o'clock midnight hit in Little Rock, because all you hear is gunshots.
Oh yeah.
Boom, boom, boom. Sure, pow. Boom, boom, boom. Sure, pow. Missiles and shit. All types of shit.
Mm-hmm.
They don't do that
shit louder than 4th of July.
Hey,
hell no.
I heard them. Hey, you remember Hollow Knights?
Yeah.
Stop shooting that little shit. They be shooting that little shit up here.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Motherfuckers don't want to alert the police. They don't want to alert the police. If they got it, they don't want to be firing that shit off in the city. Plus, you shoot some shit up in you shoot some shit up in the city, pretty likely to hit a motherfucker.
Yeah, because
that shit gonna come down. Yeah, when it come down, it's gonna come down. It's gonna be somebody standing around. You do that shit in Little Rock, it might come back down in your backyard, but do that shit in Manhattan. Plus, motherfuckers everybody ain't got yards, so. You go outside your apartment building, get the busting up in the air, and police is coming.
Right. Yo, and I heard they got these, it's like some type of speaker something that's like on the telephone poles.
Mm-hmm.
That like if you shoot, right, with the sound of the shot, they can triangulate your project where the shot came from. So like if you shoot, like you go out and just ain't nobody around, right? Pow pow! Ain't no cameras or nothing. Pow pow! Go back in the house. The police, the boys knocking at your door.
Yeah, motherfuckers be back in the neighborhood. Yeah.
Just because of that.
They're gonna be asking. So yeah. Now I remember in Little Rock though, you You knew what the neighbors had around 4th of July, New Year's. You're like, oh, hey, somebody got a nice shotgun down there. You could hear that shit. Boom.
Sure, in
Yeah,
Little Rock, that's when niggas get murked.
Shit, I remember hearing a chopper going off when I stayed on Southside. I ain't even
Mhm.
lie. One New Year's, oh, sound like we was in Iraq. I was like, okay. I would not be fucking around outside.
remember back in the 145th days, all my people in Little Rock, they remember 145th. Remember I was the picture man and stuff. Puncho, big ups to my boy Puncho, 8-Ball Puncho. Yo, we was out there for we was out there for a New Year's Eve party.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he had broke up a fight, and right before the fight, he was like, "Yo, I gotta hurry up because I'm trying to trying to do the 12 because he liked to shoot his guns."
Right.
Yo, about 5 minutes later, he opened the trunk. I'm like, yo, bro, what the fuck is this shit?
Nigga, look like he ready to go to war.
Right. I'm talking about his hands itching like, oh, yes. I'm like, dude, come on, man.
That's a nigga that need a range membership.
With a gun with a beam on it in the club.
What the hell? Oh yeah, he love guns a little too much.
Yeah.
Them niggas make me nervous.
He was security.
Yeah, but them niggas make me nervous. They quick to shoot a motherfucker.
Up.
Yeah, they quick to shoot a motherfucker too. They ain't about that. They ain't about that tongue wrestling or that hand play. They about to pop that ass out.
Y'all better watch. Well, I mean, it's a different day now.
Yeah, I mean, I when I was at home, we was at home in Little Rock. Even then, New Year's, that was still some. I was on some indoor shit because I was just like, man, niggas out here shooting crazy. I always made sure. I always wanted to start the New Year's with my family. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was like, you know, it was kind of like a superstition thing, like, you know, how you start your years, how you end your years. Right. I always want to have some money in your pocket. I always want to be with the ones you love, be with my family. You know what I'm saying? And I did always. It's my superstition, and that's why I stuck to it. Shit, I like to be around my children, my wife, some bread in the pocket, and you know, start my year off like that.
Hey, do you partake in the other traditions, greens and black eyed peas?
Black eyed peas. You know what? A few years I have. It ain't a mandatory thing for me. You know what I'm saying? I don't really stress it, but I'm not averse to it. Don't get me wrong. If there's some black eyed peas, I'm gonna eat some of them motherfuckers. So I don't know. I might hit the wifey up and see if we can get some peas. Go get them.
I usually instead of black eyed peas, I like purple hoods.
Purple hood, okay.
I eat them every now and then, but you know, purple hood peas bust too quick for me.
Yeah, I mean,
black eyed peas. I'm sorry.
I like black eyed peas, but they got to be cooked right. Some people cook them till they too goddamn mushy. Some people don't cook them long enough, and the motherfuckers be hard. You be like, oh, what the fuck is this? So then you got it, like, you know, pretty much if it ain't my mom, or back when she was alive, my grandma, because be honest, my grandma black eyed peas was better than my mom's. Don't tell her I said that. Oh, and, you know what I'm saying? And then my wife has gotten better over the years. You know, she's gotten better with it over the years. But yeah, my grandma's black eyed peas, like, it's hard for me to eat anybody else's shit.
Right. Well,
perfect. They still be soft, but still be firm. You know, that kind
of shit. A lot of people don't know about my black, but my purple hoods, I wish they had some up here.
Man, it's so crazy. I went home to Little Rock during the summer, and my homegirl who lives here in the area, and her mom, they had me go over her mom's sister's house to get some purple hull peas to bring back up here. I'm driving 1,500 miles with purple hull peas in the back of the car.
I would have paid for DC to come get some from you.
Yep. Shit. So did. And then when I got them back, I told her, I was like, as soon as you cook some of them motherfuckers, call me. Boy, I went over and got me a nice big little Tupperware full of them purple hull peas. Motherfuckers good as hell with cornbread. And she made them with smoked turkey because they don't really fuck with pork.
Right.
Them hoes was good as hell. And like I said, I don't fuck with a lot of people's cooking at all. Cause my grandparents, my grandma ran a restaurant, so it's like cooking. The motherfuckers know how to cook in my household, so it's hard for me to eat somebody's shit because it used to be too salty.
I know exactly how you feel because you know I cook. I dibble a little bit.
I know.
Now, I used to be. I got a lot better, but I used to be very verbal with someone when something didn't taste right. I remember when I first moved to New York, and I first started working at Levels. You remember Magic, what is it? Magic Soul Food Kitchen. You know, it used to be down from Al's. It used to be on
yeah.
And then it used to be one across the street from Levels too.
I ain't never fuck with them.
They turned to the Mac Shack.
Mm-hmm.
But then, well, was so significant then, I think it was like the third day I worked at Levels or whatever. I never forget it though. So they said soul food. So I said, okay, soul food. You know, give me some soul food or Miss Home. You see what I'm saying? I went in there. I forgot what else I got, but I knew for sure that I had got some collard greens. I was hungry, right? I was like, yo, man, I'm hungry, bro. So, you know, I opened it up, looked, took a bite out of it. I said, yo, bro, these ain't, I said, these cooked? Yeah, they cooked. I said, for real, bro? I said, bro, these don't even feel like they cooked, man. He said, I talk about it with people all in there and stuff too. I'm like, bro, they ain't cooked, bro. They're not cooked. But you know, people they don't cook their food like we cook it.
Hell,
So I'm looking at it. I'm like, what you do, steam it or something? Hard. I mean, like, I thought it was still hard. It felt like they just put a little water on it. I'm like, I might as well have went outside and picked the greens out the damn ground.
I thought this shit was like some kale.
It wasn't even like kale. That shit was hard ass collard green that was not cooked.
Fucking hard ass stems.
And you know, they didn't last long. I don't know how long that was open. Because, you know, I just moved up here then. But after that, they didn't last long. And then they opened the Mac Shack. But that's the experience that I will always remember because I like, you know what? It was people in there, look, I guess because this is New York, people would just thought, okay, well, must be a regular.
But I'm going to tell you something. When I was in the city, I would go to places that were supposed to be soul food. And I did it like once or twice. And I just kind of gave up. Because every time I was just like, man, what in the fuck is this? I'm like, oh, yeah, you know, my grandma from North Carolina, she come up here and she made this. And I learned this from my auntie doing barbecue in South Carolina. I'd be eating that shit. I'd be like, bro, I don't know who your mama is. I ain't trying to be disrespectful. But I know she ain't teach you how to cook this. So I'm not going to say your mama can't cook, nigga. You can't cook. Right. I'm not going to disrespect your mama. I believe she taught you how to cook, but I don't believe you learned the lesson because this shit right here, bro. Motherfucker, I know if you sell this shit in Little Rock, and they're gonna drive by your shit and shoot your shit up, bro.
Right.
Shut up.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. It's 1.5 spots up here that's legit. Sylvia's.
Really?
Sylvia's is the shit, bro.
I ain't gonna front.
I shit on them for years. Like, man, what's this serious I'm hearing about? If they like everybody else down here that say they soul food, yo.
I've been to Sylvia's. I've been to Sylvia's twice, and it's so funny. No. I like Sylvia's. I do like Sylvia's.
The shit,
but
bro.
The cornbread, that sweet ass cornbread, they had some sweet ass cornbread or something. I couldn't fuck with that back then.
Now, it's like they use Jiffy Mix and put sugar in.
Yeah. I was like, I couldn't fuck with that. I was like, why is this cornbread tasting like cake? This shit is too sweet. Right. And it was something else. What did I have there? Oh, I got fried chicken there, and I got greens. And I want to say something else, but they had something on the plate with my chicken, and they got my chicken moist, and I was like, "What the fuck is this? What y'all doing?"
Willie fucking Bigs,
bro. I was like,
my plate, just like we just fucked off
20 minutes of your time.
So y'all, we're gonna be right back on this last episode of 2022 and talk about some stuff that we ain't gonna have no hood day yet. We'll be right back, y'all, right after this.
HoodTech presents the HoodCast.
You out here flourishing, ain't you, baby? Well, I like that. The question now is, where you going to next? And to get there, what has or hasn't changed? And I hope you find the answer.
I got the feeling that I might take off. I got the feeling that I might take off. Yes, sir. I got the feeling that I might take off. I got the feeling that I might take off. Yeah. Smoother than I've flown before. A brother flows with no ties to the road. My ties fall below. That's cold. Chillin', spillin' from my frontal lobe. Intellects in the family. How can man be? That's bold. Mac talk. The con became the pro. Got drive, lose some friends along the road. Now I'm prepared if I feel it in the air. Said I'll leave them in the wind for whatever comes to blow. So, still the boss gon' walk that walk. Lips sealed, so I caught that talk. You know, bruh, I got a river paddle watching y'all ping pong. Back and forth like a Leah song. Upstream I'm flown, on G I'm gone. Left the city with a ditty bop. Abs with a biddies out. Philly watch a giddy gap. For the bag, run force with a Jenny gat. Tired of them penny stacks, now we on that, give me that. I've been at it too long. Before transparency in songs had me going ghost. Now I toast to what it is, and might as well make it look chill. Don't you know I got a luxury walk with luxury talk? I'm thinking, fluffing a scarf or dusting you off. We drinking something that's dark like nothing's tomorrow. Harmonies in discussion, no percussions involved. Cause baby, realize that these real lies keep us stressing. Real lies gotta heal laws, that's the blessing. Shoot the messenger, but never kill the messenger. And I promise both is chilling in my essence. I'm that nigga.
You got a luxury walk. They know what it is by wherever you are. But wherever you ain't, don't let them talk. It's whatever they think. Cause whatever you thought, it's only all up to that love gets lost. So whatever you do, when they all go, you gon' still be you.
HoodTech presents the HoodCast.
We back. Second segment. HoodTech presents the HoodCast, baby. Episode 317.
Yes, sir. We're back up in this motherfucker. See, Mike, I gotta ask you something, bro. I gotta ask you something.
What's up?
You've been talking about this metaverse like a motherfucker. Like,
yeah, of course.
Have you been?
We pretty much almost in there.
Have you? I know you've been working on like. You've always been the technical one with the audio shit, with as far as HoodTech Productions has been concerned. So have you checked out that shit with Kiki Palmer and them with the little, the Metaverse? You seen the advertising with Kiki Palmer and a couple other people? They're talking about visit the Metaverse. Like they really pushing to get people in there. Like come fuck with it.
They probably in a world or it's different apps for different worlds or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Well, this is by Meta. This is from Meta, like from Facebook. Meta.
Yeah, I know Meta. They have their world Meta. Also, it's the Meta world. That's the world I'm in.
Mm-hmm.
So I haven't seen. It's a lot of people that do that. So they probably got a show, or they probably got somebody that got like a club or something.
Right.
Like they got a little club or whatever, and they probably gonna do a show in that.
I don't know what it is. I mean, but it's like this is man. They doing a push for this shit. I don't know. You haven't seen the advertising with Kiki Palmer in them? You don't be watching a lot of TV like that though.
Not really though, but I mean, if it's like that, it'll be on it'll be online.
Yeah, on Facebook. Yeah, it'll be on the fucking on Meta itself. But like it's like they are pushing this shit like Kiki Palmer got an album coming out or something. But it's like it's I gotta look. I'm gonna have to look this shit up. But I was wondering if you checked out. Now I work in shit I work on outside of here, so I don't just be clicking on a lot of shit. I don't you throw up some fucking little code on the screen. I'm not just clicking on that shit. I gotta know what's going on. I always be asking people like, yo, you been on that shit? I know you've been dibble dabbling in there. Now you tell me you building an office in the Metaverse right now.
Yep. I have.
How's that going?
I'm actually building a world.
Oh, you building a whole fucking world?
Yeah, building the world.
Nigga, you wildin'.
Well, actually, when they say worlds, it can be a whole world like that though. But a world can also be like a club space. You see what I'm saying? So like I actually went and did a little research and just got a couple of videos actually for you, dude.
Okay,
I just need to upload and send them to you so you can see what it looked like on the inside. I wanted to show you like the concert halls that they be having. Like you'll walk up in there, right? And they have seats. It look like a real concert hall. Like you been in Apollo before?
No, yeah, I have. I've been in there, but I haven't been in
concert. You been to Robinson Center?
Yeah. I mean, I've
been
like
it has like the auditorium layout, or even like Hall Highs. It's like if you walk in right, they got big. Like you just sitting there watching. But then you come up closer, and in the whole image, I guess it's like a video. So what they're doing, they importing the video into the Meta, so it look like you at a concert.
Nice.
That shit is nice, bro. That shit is fucking nice.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to them. I know you keep talking about it. You know, man, I work in technology so long now. When people be telling me shit, I be like, that ain't none of those perm. That shit don't be impressive. I'm like, but people are into it, and I'm not one of them people that don't. I like new shit. I just kind of, I don't like being a beta test motherfucker. Call me when the shit ready.
Yeah, but that's the whole thing about it. It's been ready for years. Really?
Yeah.
Remember when you was talking about Lawnmower Man? I swear to God, dude, when you do your hand shit, that's just how it is, bro.
Mm-hmm.
But it just looked real, bro. But my son, he was like, I don't want one because of how the graphics look. I don't know, bro. That Resident Evil 4 on there, I'm hooked on that. And not only that, I just got a subscription for an exercise program. Man, when I tell you that shit is just like you sweating for real, bro.
You talking about? So it's like when they used to do what was that shit? What was the shit where you had the little things in your hand, you be in your living room boxing?
Mm-hmm. It's the same thing,
shit.
but you got the little things.
But it's on cloud.
It's
on cloud
with music
instead of console.
Too. It's with music and stuff too. So,
you said you got some what's the shit you use? Some type of headgear or something you got? What is that shit called?
The metal.
Okay.
The metal
Man, you are light years ahead of me. This is all brand new to me, bro.
Yo, and I'm gonna tell you like this, bro. They're light years ahead of me. When I tell you I go up in there and I'm looking at the stuff, it depresses me a little bit because I'm like, damn, dude, this shit been out here for real.
Feel like you've been missing out, huh?
Mm-hmm. Like I said,
well, you took that 10-month sabbatical when you was doing your undercover work for the magnificent world of you back to boss.
Right.
when you checked out for a while. A lot can happen in 10 months, bro.
I know. It's gonna take me a minute to build that mode. I wish you had some so you can come up in there and see it.
I don't know. Maybe somebody give me a Christmas present. I might ask running around the house. So what are they? Are they called a medic? Oh, you know what? I think I seen them shits in Costco. Remember, I think I told you I saw them for like $300 or some shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
With the goggles or some shit.
They're like the one that I got the package. It was like $350.
Okay, I'm gonna have to go see.
But now it's like $400, $500, and then it depends on how big of memory you get with it too.
Right, I'm gonna have to ask the wife for a Christmas present. See what's up.
The operating system is Linux.
So I mean, like when you jump on it, do you like? How do you turn it on? You log in? Do you?
Yep, you do all that. Actually, you log into your Facebook.
I mean, people was wigging out with. I've been with Facebook back in like fucking 2006. Motherfuckers was like grown people, like people my dad's age back then was like, oh no, niggas getting raped on Facebook. I was like, what? Are you getting raped on Facebook? Like, they meeting people and going out. I was like, well, that's just regular rape. That ain't got nothing to do with Facebook. Like you meeting strangers, yeah, shit can happen. But they was blaming it on Facebook because I was trying to set up a Facebook account for this education program we used to work with. And they were like, no, they can't have that. They somebody could get in, get contact with the people and be ripping them off. And I was just like, dude, that's just the internet, period. That ain't got nothing to do with what's happening. You fast 4 years later, everybody got a goddamn Facebook group or some shit.
Right.
And, but that just kind of showed me my whole point, man. That just kind of showed me the gap in the generations with technology. And I've always been ahead of the curve, so I don't want to get behind on this meta shit. I want to go ahead and jump in because you've been talking about it, and I've been kind of like, nah,
bro. I'm telling you, man, that shit right there. I can't wait for this motherfucking show to be over with, so I can goddamn it get back on that bitch.
Yeah.
Cause
he says I get back on. It's addictive. See, that's what I'm worried about. You're gonna be hooked on it.
I mean, it is though, but anything could be addictive. You know what I'm saying? Gambling is addictive.
No shit.
Fucking is addictive. You see what I'm saying?
They bought that fucking what's that shit that Maryland just started doing that what's the gambling app? That shit that everybody got for.
It depends on which one you're talking about because now they gamble everything gambling. They got the fight the bet gambling apps.
Yeah. Bet MGM. And then they got
Is that the
No,
one?
my
with
son been
JS1?
betting on games. No, he been betting on games and shit. He been betting on the games.
Yeah. That's that.
He been betting I forgot what I don't know the terms. He be betting the parlays and all this shit. I don't know nothing. Man, I went to Atlantic City one time. Lost $200 that fast, and that broke me of my gambling habit right there. You know, I love shoes and shit, so
Right.
I lost $200.
Now,
I was thinking
I'm gonna tell you like this. Me, how much of my money? How much is? I'm trying to think of how much the most I ever lost. My money. Of my money, I think the most I may have ever lost is $200 like that at a time. Now I'm not saying all together. I'm saying
no, it was $200 of my money. It was my money. It wasn't one of them things. You know how you go on a bus, you get off the bus, and they give you so many $100 in chips so you start with, and they know once you fuck that off, you're gonna keep doing your own money. No, this was my cash money out my pocket.
Oh snap!
Yeah. Oh man, who let the police in here? Who let the police in here? Y'all done let the police nigga
in.
Put your black ass hands up.
Yep, that's sound about right now. You said that like you heard it before.
SJ in the building. What it do, my brother?
Man, trying to get some decent lighting going over here.
That's SJ. What's happening,
What's
man?
up, man? Man, chilling, man. Just about to eat a little snack and head to the show. I got to go perform and all that.
Oh, you hadn't performed yet. We was like, where's SJ? I thought you was at the show already.
No, I had put my phone on charge and wasn't paying attention to the time.
Well, thank you for being courteous to our goddamn show. Showing up
Man,
right.
it's all love, man. Shit, I feel bad I was a little late.
Yeah,
man.
It's about you. G-Mac, that music a little loud in the background. Maybe it's
Yes,
it's
your music. I
know, but it's still loud.
Yo beat.
I get like y'all.
That shit is too fucking loud. Turn that shit off.
Actually, the highs is too loud in that beat, though. But anyway,
I should have had my ring light ready.
Yeah, I'm about to do a little project with DJ Polaris. He hit me up tonight from Fort Wayne, Indiana. Oh, Fort Wayne, make sure y'all get ready for December 23rd. Raheem Devon is gonna be at the Empire. December 23rd. Make sure y'all come out, and music lovers. DJ Polaris and his project gonna be doing the Music Lovers Lounge the same night. So y'all make sure y'all go through Fort Wayne, Indiana, and stand up December 23rd. Go check out my peoples. But
check them out.
SJ, good to see you, bro. What's going on? Quit moving. I'm getting dizzy in the motherfucker.
Man, I'm trying to be fancy like y'all set up this damn ring light. I got my little music background here.
Yeah.
How you know I got a ring light?
This motherfucker.
I didn't say you did. Oops. I
got fucking like everywhere, dude. I tell you.
He's gonna give it. He's gonna give the game away.
5 lights behind me, they ain't even real. Shit.
I know, that's what I'm like, man. Y'all got a fancy hookup. I need to be like y'all. Shit.
Nah, bro. I'm in my fucking garage, to be honest with you. That song plays like a smoke.
Doesn't matter. As long as it looks good.
I can't smoke in the house. They will run me off. I smoke cigars in the house. It's a wrap. Next time y'all see me, I'll be in a 1-bedroom apartment by my damn self.
Over some cigars. I'm about to have it set. Hold on. Let me just.
And I don't love it that much. Well, we finally got SJ in here with us. He gonna make it for the half of the second and go into the last segment of the show. We glad you made it, bro.
Yeah, man.
So what are you performing at? Well, God, okay. See,
I got you. Hold on.
I'm about to throw up. This motherfucker. You moving around.
I just had to give some respect to the HOodCast, you know.
There you go. Okay, get yourself in the frame now.
I didn't build all this for nothing, you know.
Okay, yeah, you like gotta see my background.
Right.
He's like, get my promo in there. Like the people that be on the news and how they book right behind them and shit the whole time.
Yeah. Yes. That's
where you performing at tonight, bro?
Oh, Cannibal and Crab downtown, across the street from the Rail Room. They having just a little Thirsty Thursday shindig, and there's a lady named Butterfly from New Orleans. She asked me to come perform. So it's like a mix of hip hop, R&B. Huh?
She used to do all those poetry shows down there.
Butterfly didn't do poetry. I don't think.
You think about another Butterfly. You think about Big Juicy.
Oh yeah, there is another Butterfly. That's why I said Butterfly from New Orleans.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so she's from New Orleans actually, and she does a mix of like, you know, R&B, soul reggae type stuff. Like for example, one of the first shows we did together was at Rev Room, and one of the rap artists bailed out. Well, the only rap artist she had that night bailed out on her, and they're rapping over that. Welcome to Jam Rock.
Right.
And so she was like, "Can you rap on this?" So I was like, "Let me go outside, listen to the beat right quick." So I put the beat up to my ear, and I started not. Then I just pulled a verse out of the vault, got up there and bust a rap, and then we've been performing for like 3 years. So tonight I'm doing like 6 songs with her now. So we just been growing, you know.
Oh, okay, so you part of her set.
Yeah, I'm a part of the band. Yeah, I'm a part of about 6 bands right now.
Boy, you a resident out there, motherfucker. You a hired gun.
Right. So what's funny is I'm glad we're talking about it because being that I'm about to head down there, performing with her and getting outside of the rap circle set off like a chain reaction to where the bands around here was like, we need a rapper on our set to bust a few raps, you know. Because what does a DJ do between the live bands? Even though they might say, oh, we don't do hip hop, they play freaking hip hop. So I'm kind of like, you know, sliding my way into home plate right up under the catcher because it's like, okay, y'all, this club say they don't really do hip hop, but then when they hire a band to come do soul, R&B, reggae,
they want a rapper to be on set.
Yeah, they want a rapper in there. Like so Chris Bowen, he's got me. I'm a part of a One Stone Reggae band. I'm a part of a Butterfly from New Orleans band. I've been performing with the Jose Holloway Experience. That's a band. I perform with Synergy, the Rodney Block Collective.
I knew Rodney was in there somewhere.
Yeah. I mean, that's the GOAT right there. Roosevelt Reed, I perform with his band. Like anytime there's a live band and I pop up there, they just hand me a mic at some point. You know?
Oh yeah. You have grown into be an Arkansas Little Rock legend around there, boy. I remember when you was a little dancer, wiggling and
start
shit.
to accept that time. Look at the white boy with the braids. Dancing.
Out there busting that shit like this, you was getting a little pop and locking going. I remember that.
SJ Boneless.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
I could never play
Cadillacs. Oh, 20
Yeah, you was a dancing motherfucker though. I mean, shit. I got to give you credit. I saw some energy with you. Your whole little crew though. Y'all motherfuckers was, whew. And y'all promotions. I used to be out promoting, and I would go home and go to bed, and you motherfucker would still be out promoting. I was like, yo, these kids don't sleep.
Dude.
For a hot minute, I was like, I need to just hire them to do mine for me.
I think you did. You actually did hire me to street team some of the earlier shows.
Yep.
It's funny you say that now because it's like I remember when I was leaving high school, 17 going on 18. But no, maybe right after high school. It was either the summer before my senior year or the summer afterwards. But I know there was a short period during school where I would go on Fridays. I would go to school. I couldn't sleep at night. I still can't. Hell, I go to school, sleep through half of my classes. Get off work, go to the War Memorial, because y'all remember I used to work at War Memorial at the pool. I would work there from like 4 to 9, 10, whatever. Get off, go home, shower, get out, stand on the corner selling CDs. And I would stop. I would end up at the Sandpiper because it was Sandpiper back in the day. Y'all know that. And because now it's 428, and that was the club that stayed open.
Little motherfucker.
Huh?
Little bitty piece of shit. That little bitty ass.
I can't hate on that club, but anyway.
Is that still Brian's club? Is that still Brian's spot?
Yeah, Bryce.
Bryce, okay.
Yeah, Bryce and his dad still running that spot, but
they call it the closet.
You're a fool, man.
I thought the dude Brian from the radio used to own that spot too.
This man ain't gonna never let me get through my story though. He got to comment on this club.
I keep asking, man. I'm like, go ahead.
I'm sorry.
No, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about
this motherfucker over here.
The guy on that side.
All right, go ahead.
No, but anyway, long story short, I would be out till like 5 in the morning, and then I would go back to work, get out. And this is actually how I met y'all because when I would get out of out of work in the morning, I'd stay up all night, selling CDs, go back to work for the morning shift, get off work, and go to MLK and motherfucking Roosevelt to real-time digital recording and record songs, and then I'd crash and then go back out and do it again. And if it wasn't for real time, I probably wouldn't have met y'all.
No, I just how I met you, man.
T-Rex.
OT Rex.
Is he still locked up?
I wasn't even gonna say that. I don't know.
Hey, I mean, hey.
I don't know. T-Rail took a bad turn, and I don't know what happened with that. Bro.
Well, yeah, I see his.
I think he been. I think he out. I think he been out. I think he.
I hope so. It's been like 10 years.
I still see his old lady Sasha sometimes online.
Really?
You know, his kids and shit. But
his kids got to be big by now. They probably
they grown. They got to be grown.
Yeah, they teenagers and shit. That's wild. That is wild. That is wild.
Yep.
Sasha was funny as fuck too. I miss her. She was crazy as hell.
She's crazy. She's
pregnant.
cool.
Pregnant
every 6 months.
God, she was pregnant it seemed like she was having a baby every 6 months.
Don't be mad at me, Sasha. You know it's true.
You be like, you sure that baby done? Is it done?
Yeah, no, she pulled it out the oven.
Like that. I think that baby not ready.
She put one of them mugs in the microwave and started.
She was air frying them babies. Making 18-minute babies in here. How you doing that?
Shit. But now these days they get Amazon delivered.
Right.
She got an Amazon Prime pussy.
Hey, hey, it must be his gene because he the product of what? Then I think he said he was like the product of 16.
Wow.
So T-Rex.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's either 10. Is it between 10 or 16?
16. Yeah, he had a bunch of siblings.
A lot of motherfuckers.
Look, double digits is enough. Damn it.
Yeah. You hit 10, you pretty much gone to 20, motherfucker. You don't know the difference.
Yeah. Double digits is enough.
Just break that piece of bacon in half, keep it moving.
Fuck around and have 10 kids and one of them ain't even 10 years old yet.
Right. The rate Sasha was having a motherfucker, he probably got 10. Shit.
Yeah. They trying to set a Guinness World Record.
Yeah, So man, so now tell us what's going on. You know what? We're gonna have to get more about it into the project on the third segment. What you got going on though? You always got something going on. I saw the flyers for your new show. Did you move spots on you do the Red Room? Right.
Oh, look at that. Yeah, so that's speaking of residency, I've been loyal to the Rev Room and I still am, but the pandemic slowed their shit down so much.
Slow down everybody's shit, bro.
Well, yeah, but not that they weren't so eager, and I'm saying this respectfully, I understand the business model. They weren't so eager to bounce back to their original business model. And so they kind of switched up the style of shows they're doing and the time slots. And I talked to the owners, they was like, we're not trying to be that 2 a.m. spot. We want to be that 7 p.m. to midnight, that, get that 3 o'clock meet and greet show with the next Miley Cyrus, and then release people to dinner and then have them come back at 7 o'clock and be out by 10. They don't want to just be a late night club spot no more. And our shit, I mean, it's hip hop and R&B and dancing and comedy, poetry. So, we ain't pulling up till 10 o'clock,
Right.
They have like a 2 a.m. license, but they're not trying to just do that. They want to do earlier shit. Matter of fact, I'm working, I work the back door at the Rev Room sometimes. And sometimes I just like help with loading in shows, loading out shows, little light security work and shit.
Right.
And like, for example, I'm working there tomorrow till like 5 to 2 a.m., but I'm only there till 2 a.m. because the show's over at midnight and then we got load out,
Right.
But long story short, they just haven't had a chance to really give independent music night the attention that it used to get, so to speak. And it's like I said, we had like straight up good meetings. It ain't like we don't want your kind in here anymore. It ain't nothing like that.
Your kind, boy.
Right. So
you got a guitar? You ain't got a guitar? Get the fuck on out of here.
Right. But at the same time, I got to keep my brand alive, and I got approached. And shout out to Cam at Status Playground Bar and Lounge, it's the Hooper Lounge, and they got a bar and they got food, and it's really. Man, the setup is so dope, and the look of it is just hip hop, R&B, neo soul. Like they got all the murals are like 90s cartoons on one side. Okay. Like they got all the on one part they got all the black cartoon characters throughout all the cartoons from Nickelodeon and stuff like that. They got like the all that logo, and then on another wall they got like Obama, Kobe Bryant, like all of the major black athletes and public figures and stuff. So it's like really geared towards like some real hip hop shit. And right now it's more like just a club, but I mean it's called Status Playground Bar and Lounge. And it's literally like a playground. Like they got a fucking seesaw in there that grown people could be on. They got One part of the bar got swings. That's usually where the girl sits. They can swing, have a drink. They got
This is this is all in the club. This is all in the.
Yeah. So
Oh,
when
I
you
gotta
walk
come
in,
home and check that shit out.
yeah. So when you walk in, there's just a regular bar. You order food, get drinks. Then you go into the side part. That's like another little performance area where you can have a small event, about 100, 200 people, and that's where all the little cool shit is. You can play Jenga and cards and whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, and then you go into the bigger part, and that's where the big stage is. It probably hold about 300-400 people. They got projectors. I mean, it's fucking dope. And it's, again, I guess ain't no diss the Red Room, but it's more like it's got more of a look for us. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel you.
So we're switching over.
People things, shit changes, man. Shit don't stay the same.
Right.
So,
And we just once the pandemic came back, we just crossed our 10-year anniversary, as y'all know. So it's like after the 10-year anniversary, I mean, we might have did 2 more shows at Rev, and then they were just like, "Hey man, we just trying to book national acts right now and change the format." I said, "It's all love." So, I mean, I stay getting booked personally right now, so I'm not tripping, but I still want to bring independent music night back for the city. So we're gonna be at Status Playground Bar and Grill probably up till the end of January at the least, because I'm doing every Friday. Every Friday is gonna be an open mic night. So I need y'all to do me a favor, like whoever's watching, you two fellas, like let all the artists know, because we're trying to build up the open mic to see who's hot and who's hungry, so we can put them on the next independent music night, because we're doing every third Saturday at the playground. So the first one's gonna be January 21st.
Okay, January 21st.
Yeah, and
I'm gonna have to come home and check y'all out, man. I still, the crib is still there, so I need to come down there anyway.
Somebody over there in South End?
Yeah. My house is still over there, so I gotta come down there and see about things. So I gotta come check y'all out, man.
Let me know. We'll get out and kick it, regardless of the music shit.
Fuck yeah.
But January 21st, Independent Music Night is back. We've been up on a hiatus for probably 4 or 5 months. And I kind of enjoyed it, honestly. I'm like, shit, I can chill, go work, hell,
Yo, man, when you do shows consistently, when you get a break, you kind of miss like what regular life and regular people be doing. Doing promotions all the time, that shit get exhausting.
Yeah.
It get exhausting as fuck. And you've been going, shit, I haven't done a show in a decade, so I can only imagine you've been going since we left hard. Right. Shit, the pandemic was probably the break you needed.
I was enjoying them little government checks. I was like, shit.
I said them stimmies was nice, right?
Well, throw that stimmy at your boy.
Yeah. Should have got you one of them PPPs, player.
Nah, I ain't doing that. No, it was crazy. Had we not had the pandemic, I was gonna quit at the 10-year anniversary anyway. And for some reason, pandemic hit, and I was like, well, I gotta finish what I started. So I owed the public one more show, because I had a show booked for 2020 for like March 20 something. Pandemic hit like March 11th, 10th, 12th, at least in Arkansas where we got shut down. So nobody bugged me about the tickets they bought. Like we had sold like 200 tickets. It was like I had booked about maybe 5 acts. They picked up their tickets. They got on the hustle. I'm like, how the ticket sales going? And then pandemic hits. And nobody is like, I want my $10 back. Like, when nobody fucked up,
Right. Hell no. You worry about your grandma dying.
Right.
$10.
So all I could do was just make public announcements. And I couldn't even get a hold of some of the acts that I had booked. And all I could do was just do public service announcements saying, hey, if you got a ticket before the pandemic, we're coming back. We did January 7th of this year. Damn, it's been almost a year already. Right. That was the makeup show for the one that we missed. And I said, if you still have your ticket by some crazy chance, we'll honor it at the door. If you don't, you're going to buy another one. If you really need that $10 that day, holler at me, goddamn it,
Right. Well, shit, you always been a stand-up guy, man, and so I respect that, man. We're gonna play some music. We're gonna come back with Steve James, Indy, and let's get some music.
I'm gonna get on my computer, email Greg this song right quick.
Do that, bro.
Yeah, we're gonna have to put it on the next one.
Okay, man. Let me get on here right quick.
All right, world, we shall. Dang, I got the wrong thing. Okay, here we go. Yeah, we shall be right back. Right, I got so many damn mics in my hand, it's crazy. We'll be right back, y'all, right after this.
HoodTech presents the HoodCast.
You already know. You already got that song. My anxiety be my ass, granny help me. I can't even think. I be falling out with my people. I'm so damaged, I need a shrink. It's like the only thing that understand this Glock here we in sync. Cause it don't like to show its face, but when it do, you better not blink. When they screen cash GOONA, just know it's me. I been dropping hits, killing tracks, put my story on these beats. If I ever die, play a song, lift my story in these streets. Finally making money with my music, ma, you know what that means. Red checks back with my talent, ain't kick a door or serve a fiend. I'm so BGM ROR, you should know just how I bleed. I love the game, won't never change. I gave the rap a wedding ring. Mirror, mirror sitting on the wall, tell me how rich am I gonna be? My anxiety be my ass, granny help me, I can't even think. I be falling out with my people, I'm so damaged, I need a shrink. It's like the only thing that understand this Glock here we in sync. Cause it don't like to show its face, but when it do, you better not blink. My anxiety be my ass, granny help me, I can't even think. I be falling out with my people, I'm so damaged, I need a shrink. It's like the only thing I understand this Glock here we in sync. Cause it don't like to show its face, but when it do, you better not blink. Having long talks with my niggas, they say keep going, you finna blow. Holding right, can't wait to break the bank, them racks lay on the floor. When I drop a song, I spark my peers to them, I give them hope. You up on weed, go sell some more. Living fast, go kick it though. If I get rich, keep my tool, my nigga, no doubt, I bet I blow. Random thoughts of suicide, don't do no drugs, I can't even cope. If I die, who gon' help put mama in that brand new house? Cause when I went broke, then I went broke. Ain't nobody been looking out. My anxiety be my ass, granny help me, I can't even think. I be falling out with my people, I'm so damaged, I need a shrink. It's like the only thing that understand this Glock here we in sync. Cause it don't like to show its face, but when it do, you better not blink. My anxiety be my ass, granny help me, I can't even think. I be falling out with my people, I'm so damaged, I need a shrink. It's like the only thing that understand this Glock here we in sync. Cause it don't like to show its face, but when it do, you better not blink.
Yeah, nigga, what's going on? Niggas go through pain, but we shake back, nigga, we get money, nigga. This shit is, nigga.
Yo, we back, y'all. We back. Third and final segment. Hood Tape. This is the HOodCast number 117. The last regular motherfucker of the year. Along with Steve James Indy and his mother. To help us go out this last HOodCast with a bang.
Yeah.
So, you know,
Bang, bang.
New music coming, new everything coming next year, y'all. Right now, if we want new music. We always want new music, do everything. So, by that being said, if you would like to get your music played here on our show, please submit your music, original MP3s, to the HOodCast at gmail.com. And
Was that the one? Was that the one you sent my invite to?
I see
Sent
the
invite from.
From?
That's where the invite from.
Yeah, that's where it's sent it from.
I just emailed you back my single.
I seen it.
Bet.
Cool.
That's gonna be on. That's gonna be on the first show of the new year.
I just that'll be dope. That'll be super dope.
What's the name of the new single?
It's called "Tell Me What You Want" Power Part 2.
Tell Me What You Want Power Part. That's a long title. So, and what is that song about now?
It's called "Tell Me What You Want," but it's part 2 to another song.
Okay. So you're doing a series here. This is a series.
Yeah.
Second episode.
Kind of like a Power series. So the first song was just called Power.
Mm-hmm.
But then it's like a second movie. Like you gotta, of course it's Power, but then it's got the subtitle.
Of course.
But I made the subtitle the title. That way, like you can say, like, okay, you got Power, you got Tell Me What You Want. That's Power Part 2, and the next one might be like, fuck that shit, Power Part 3 or whatever. You know.
Right. So no, but I know you got a catalog out there, man. Like what project? What number are we on right now?
If we're including 4x4 projects,
yeah.
Woo!
All your projects, no matter what.
Hold on. Let me grab my laptop. I'll tell you.
Every project you have.
You think I run leave the chair spinning and shit?
Wait.
Yeah, you got a catalog out there, boy.
Damn. Wait. Hold on. We're gonna go to the office right quick. Where is that? Let's get this lined up. Let's get this shot lined up.
That's like, who the fuck put that in there?
What is it?
My goodness. Somebody said best adult dating site. I don't know who put that type. Somebody on our damn Facebook. Oh, not Facebook. That's probably YouTube.
They said best of who?
adult dating site. We always get these weird motherfuckers coming making comments during the show. I don't pay them no attention. They can put some buttplug.com or some crazy shit.
I'm gonna create cougars.com and watch their mama pop up. You funny motherfuckers.
Triple X69. Okay.
All right, so
if y'all watching this HoodCast, that whatever that shit is they put in the chat, don't go to that shit. We don't know them people.
Look, I don't know how well y'all can see this shit, but these are like this. If you go to Bandcamp, my Bandcamp, you just go to stevejamesindie.com. It'll pull up my Bandcamp. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm 10 projects in with the crew, including my shit.
Oh yeah, you got more projects than most motherfuckers on major labels.
Yeah, and I give credit to DJ Fatality because like he would recycle our single on almost every project as long as it was the current single.
Mm-hmm.
So like that don't even include all the DJ Fatality's projects. For example, like our first album's called Four Brothers. And Tell Your Mama from Arkansas was a single off of that.
That was my joint. I like that joint. Arkansas.
Boy, he put that bitch on 1,000 mixtapes. And then he would do one of our mixtapes where he's just like mixing our like shit we rapping over like 50 Cent or whatever is hot at the time. And then next thing you know, like you're in the club, tell your mama, I'm like, what the fuck is this doing?
Fatality. I ran into Fatality in the mall one day. He was DJing like a shoe store. I don't know what I was. I think I was in McCain Mall. I was just out there, and I heard some music playing, and I heard "Tell Your Mama" from Arkansas, and I was like, "Who the fuck is playing at the mall?" Turn around, Fatality at the shoe store, DJing. Yeah, it was like a shoe store. One of them. It wasn't like Foot Locker or something. It was one of them in McCain Mall. He was in there DJing, and he was pumping y'all shit up. I was like, man, that is a dedicated DJ. That must keep the name going. What's up with the old crew? What's Burner and Fatal? What them boys up to?
So Fatal, he just kind of took a little break from the music scene this period, which I respect that shit. You know, everybody needs to do that sometimes.
No shit.
Burner, he stayed hot on the graphics, but he's actually been getting more into videography. It's funny. He's cracking jokes one day. He said, man, we kind of switched roles. It was like, you know, I was the radio host and you were doing video shit for Rocktown Lockdown. And he said, no, you're hosting shows and I'm doing video vlogs. I'm like, yeah, shit happens, you know?
Yeah, everybody involved.
Yeah, and I think it's funny because like for a while I was like, damn, man, I'm not doing much of my rap career, man. All I am is doing hosting shows, promoting shows. And then I started looking at some of my favorite rappers like Talib Kweli and shit. And I'm like, well, shit, he ain't really rapping like that either. He's doing podcasts, you know?
Right. Yeah, people evolve. We do podcasts. Yeah, man, what's up with Grim Music? You still rock with them?
Oh, hell yeah. That's family right there. Shit. My middle name might be Grim. Yeah, I don't know. But,
yeah, I think I saw that Medea Halloween, like the second one or some shit. And y'all have music on that joint.
Yeah, we're in about, I think we've landed 10 films so far.
Really?
But I'm not in all of them. And we also have Rod D getting in one of those films.
Mm-hmm.
We have Daz and Bree getting one of those films. We're in Medea Halloween 1 and 2. But the first one we first ever got in was it's called Temptation of a Marriage Counselor. That was like 2014.
Really?
And then we got
y'all jumped on that placement game. Y'all jumped on that shit and ran with it, boy.
Yeah, and what the crazy part is, like, Dave and YK, you know, they're big homies. They're the OGs, so they had a bigger vision than I ever had, to be honest with you. I got to give them credit for that. Because for me personally, it was just like, hey, man, I got this plug. I'm going to bring you to the team. There's like, bet. So we started shopping. And I got him in touch with our plug. And then he was like, why don't we start shopping other local artists too that record here in film or people that just we fuck with? I was like, man, what the fuck with it? Talent agency now? And, you know, nah, man, just doing something for the city over there. I'm like, bet, fuck it, I roll with it, you know.
Right.
And man, we ended up helping some other artists out, and it's been dope. We got in the next movie.
That's something I admire about you and YK. Like y'all was never like insular. A lot of crews were so insular they ain't fuck with nobody else, and they was just like whatever they was doing, it was on them, and I get that too. But y'all always seem like you said, like you said, let's do something for the city. It was always y'all kind of took on that Atlanta perspective, like, hey, we all trying to eat, so if I got an opportunity, let me make opportunity for somebody else. And I can honestly say I admired y'all for doing it, because y'all was really like, y'all were doing what other people talked about doing. What people, we need to do this. We all
Unite the city and shit.
But y'all would actually do it. As other folks would say that shit, but in the back of their mind, be like, man, I don't fuck with them. But y'all would actually do that shit. And I tip my hat to that shit, man.
Well, man, I tip my hat to y'all, because y'all been doing the same thing.
Yeah, we did. I mean, I enjoyed it. Lil Rock wore me the fuck out, bro.
It's weird. It's weird. It's a weird city to be in. It's beautiful, and you get nostalgic about it. But then there's this underlying coat of dirt that people throwing each other. It's weird.
Yeah. It's a small spot, man. It's like that when it's a small spot, and opportunities are limited within the city limits. You only got so many venues to fuck with. You only got so many. I mean, you got limited resources in terms of locally. So you got a lot of people trying to do the same thing in a small space. So there's a lot of competition.
Right.
I ain't gonna say people hate on each other, but like I said, we competitors. We friends and we competitors.
Right.
So it was always my goal to try to get talent out the city, show them something different.
Personally, you took me to Atlanta. Y'all took me to Atlanta. I remember. With Eddie reggaeton.
Oh yeah, man. He's Dr. Reggaeton now. He went and got his doctorate. That motherfucker's a PhD. Yeah, not a medical doctor. He's an educational doctor.
I'm about to say he's over there cutting on people.
That's racist. No. Eduardo Lim, Dr. Eddie Lim, man. He's a hell of a reggaeton artist, but serious about education. That motherfucker got a doctorate degree. He was raising his 3 boys on his own, and he's shipping all them motherfuckers off to college. He wasn't fucking around when it came to education. So shout out to Eduardo.
Hell yeah.
I ran into Raisin Mac like 2 weeks ago at Howard's homecoming.
For real?
I walked up on campus with my wife. I was trying to catch up with my homeboys that came down.
Where was the homecoming? You said at Howard, okay.
Howard University. We in Washington, D.C. So I'm on the yard, chilling. We getting ready to go over to the A building. I gotta go to the bathroom, whatever fuck. And I hear somebody go, "What you got on my 40, homie?" And I was like, "What the fuck is this?" And they kept saying, I had my glasses on, but I couldn't really see. He was under a tree or some shit in like a tent. It was all shady. And the closer he got, you know how you see somebody, like it's like seeing your teacher out in public. You don't expect to see him, so you don't recognize him. And like my brain was not fucking just registering who that was. He was damn near 5 feet up on me before I was like, "Oh shit, Razorback!" And it was just like a flashback. He had his son with him, little Charlie. He had his son Charlie with him. He was on college tour, and I was just like, "That's so crazy."
I was just about to ask how old is his son. He got to be grown.
Yeah. Charlie's getting ready to go to college. He's close. He got super brains. Mom's a doctor, dad's intelligent. Both of them are PhDs. Well, one's an MD, one's a PhD, or whatever. So it's like, it's just a house full of brains.
Right.
Charlie's like Eddie. Razor's like Eddie. They both about education. Dad was the same way. So they was on a college tour with his son, and I was just like sitting there talking. It was like surreal. I'm like, we used to hang out at clubs and do shows and shit together, and he did records with Lucky and shit like that. And now you out here doing a college travel trip with your son, doing visiting schools. It was just so weird. And I'm talking to him, man. But I had to censor my conversation. You can't bring up some shit when somebody's standing there with their son. So I got to be like, "Y'all remember that time?" Never mind.
That bitch was running down the street.
Right. You want to say some crazy shit, and you look up and you see his son ears perked up like, "What you?" I was like, "Yeah."
Dad?
Not we
Dad.
went to McDonald's. Yeah, we went to McDonald's. That shit is wild. So man, you still got the Steve James Indie? Is it SteveJamesIndie.com?
Yeah, that's the I just basically what I did. Like you said, you asked about the crew. Let me just put it like this: we had the 4x4crew.com, and it would just go to our band camp because that's the easiest site to just upload shit at your discretion. Download.
I know. I released everything.
So whenever the crew kind of like took the seat, so to speak. I was like, well, fuck it. I'm gonna go buy my own domain and switch it over. So if the crew ever get back on to do an album or put out a single, I can just switch the Bandcamp back over to 4x4.com. And So that's what was so easy about it. I just went and uploaded. Let's see, out of the 10 projects that I'll name or that I listed, talked about whatever. 3 of those are mine. My first project was called "Have a Good One," and it was just an experiment. It was a mixtape. It was a bunch of throwaway beats that I couldn't use for an album. Either the quality wasn't good enough, or they had a sample in it, or it might have been like just some shit I rapped over, like a 50 Cent beat or something. And so I just put that out there just like it's an experiment. That was 2013, 14. I did my first solo. And I mean, it was literally like, let's say I recorded a song and then presented to the crew, and it was like, oh, we ain't feeling it. Well, I just go finish the song and put it in the phone. Right. So the first project is just a mixtape of shit that was supposed to just go in the trash, but I was like, no, I'm gonna put it out. And then 2019, I put out $20 in a tall can, which is all my favorite collabs I've done in the city the past 10 years. So it's got like 20 on camps and shit. Man, I can't even remember all of them right now, but you know, Country Boys, shit, a bunch of cats you never heard of, YK, but it's all collabo songs. And then anything on it that's not a collabo, it's like a solo song. And again, it might have a sample in it that I can't stop sampling these Tyler Perry movies. They're not going on samples. Nope. So I was it's gonna be all original shit, no samples, so I can market it correctly. Right. Then I put out a single called Cul-de-sac. I haven't really pushed it hard, but that's gonna be the intro to my first solo album because I never really put out a solo album.
Really? You haven't put out a solo album all this time?
No, just mixtape, man.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
I could have swore you had a fucking album.
No, those are all mixtape, bro. Wow. That's all mixtape shit. Shit I really technically don't have full rights to. That. See, I look at a solo album whenever it's all original beats, and if it has a sample, you get it cleared. You know what I'm saying? And then
right.
you actually market it and have a single and all that. That's a solo album, but you know, just rapping over some random shit, throwing it out there, you know, that's not an album to me. So I did a little side project because I was bored. Because my album is gonna be called "Ride for Me," with the number 4, just for the 4x4. And that's done. I've got 2 songs I think I might want to re-record, but that's completely recorded. It's done.
You got features on that joint?
Woo! Yeah, let me see. I got
right running back in his living room, like he's like, hold on, let me grab something else.
Right. So, before I forget my thought process, Green Light was just a couple of songs I just want to do. I bought these beats from a producer. It's just lease beats. And so when I realized they were just lease beats, I was like, I don't want to put those on my album. So it's like 7 songs, and that's my newest project. It just came out this year, and that's on all streaming platforms. It's called Green Light. So I basically put that out to hold people over till the album comes out because it's got the same vibe as the album. If you see what I'm saying, that's why it's called Green Light. It's like a warm up to the album. It's a prequel.
I got you. Did you do this? Did you record with Grim?
Yeah, I did the whole thing with Grim.
So I know it's gonna sound good.
Yeah. So this is the promo for Ride for Me. I've been circulating this all over the city, and it's got an intro called Cul-de-sac. And then Cruising is produced by YK featuring YK. That's gonna be one of the singles. I just sent G-Mac the first single, Tell Me What You Want, produced by Don Dash. I got Candy Soul in the background on the hook. She's doing the runs or whatever. And then I got a song called Rush. The whole album is themed based off of like just being in your car and riding. That's why it's called Ride for Me. So if you listen to the titles, each title correlates with like being in your car. So you got Cruising, Tell Me What You Want, Rush Hour, which is a song where I'm comparing sex to rush hour traffic. You Special is I'm comparing a car to a woman. I'm personifying my car as a woman. Like, you so special to me, you know.
You remind me of my G.
Right. Yeah.
Without the kidnapping and all that. Yeah,
and then gassed up is just as it sounds like. I'm gassed up, and that could be like different ways. You could be gassed up, like you got your car tank, you got your full tank, you got your gas on the gas. Hell, you on the drink, you gassed up, you got that oily system, or somebody might be blowing your head up and you feeling cocky, you just gassed up right now.
Right.
Then you got Top Down, which is just like a turn up song. That's like tear the club up shit.
So who you got featuring on it? I mean, you got YK featuring on one. Who else you got featuring?
Oh yeah, features. Let's see. It's not a lot of features actually. I got YK. I got Chuck Johnson, but he's just on a hook on the background. I got one of the first people I rapped with back in the day. She used to go by Unique One. She goes by Epic now. She was a little chick I used to rap with like when I first started. But I got Chuck Johnson on there. I got Burna Boy's on one song.
Of course, I knew Burna was on there. That's the name I was waiting on. Now, we'll go down a rabbit hole here. I try to go through all these features. All right, so listen, before our show, we got a closing part that we do call random statements. And with our random statements, that means whatever pop in your head, that's what we want to come out your mouth. It ain't got to be something fucking philosophical. It ain't even really got to be relevant to anything. It just got to be whatever pops in your head. So as a guest of our show, you always get the first one. So give us your random statement.
Stay easy, don't be greasy.
Stay easy, don't be greasy. All right, I fucks with that. That's some real Arkansas shit right there.
Right.
Stay easy, don't be greasy. My random statement for the night is stay positive and stay focused.
Stay positive and stay focused.
Yep.
All right. The boss's random statement is, yo, fuck with your boy on that Metaverse. G-Mac the boss, baby. Hey,
already.
I got some shit coming up soon. 2023 is going to be a wonderful year. Best of HOodCast is going to be in a couple of weeks.
December 26th and 29th.
Yes.
Make sure y'all be there for it. Our guest tonight has been Steve James Indy. Thank you, Steve. Thank you for coming through, bro.
Check my boy out, y'all.
Make sure you come out every Friday night. Playground Bar and Independent is Major presents open mic night every Friday, 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. hosted by Steve James Indy. Make sure you follow him too at Steve James Indy. Well, we want to get all independent artists in the area out. Come out. Fuck my boy. That's my homie. That's my little bro. Thank you for coming through, bro. We do appreciate you. G-Mac, let's get out of here.
Yo,
man,
thank y'all for Feliz Navidad. This is the last HOodCast. We'll see y'all.
The last one of 2022.
Yes. Everybody have a hood day. Thank y'all for coming. We shall see y'all later. There we go.
Have a hood day.
Have a hood day.
HoodTech presents the HoodCast. HoodTech presents the HoodCast.